Hello, everybody. Today I went to church, and the message that the pastor preached, aka my daddy, really spoke to me, and it really talked to me, and I just kind of wanted to share it with you guys and tell you guys what it was about. Now, the message was partial obedience has consequences. And I'm telling you, that word, it just spoke to me, and oh my God, it was just huge for me. And the reason why that is because I heard Jay-Z say something in a Kevin Hart interview. He said, things are not done to you, things are done for you.
Things don't happen to you, they happen for you. That's life. Everything is life. It happens for you. Everything is for your greatest good. You know, they say you want to make God laugh, tell them your plans, right? You can't control the future. I mean, you can control it up to some point. You can't control what others do. You can't control anything. Someone can run a red light, and that's the end of everything. You only can control what you can control. Things don't happen to you, they happen for you.
Even the bad things. Everything that happens to you is done for your good. God is a very intentional God, and everything he does is for your good, for the end result. The end result is always going to be good, and certain things happen to you so you can appreciate when good things happen. So when my dad said partial obedience has consequences, I was like, God, that was a word for me. It really was.
In fact, some of us have a way of judging God behind what he tells us to do. The same thing happened to Samuel. God told Samuel, you know where I took you from? Took you from the dungeon. You came from the tribe of Benjamin. I took you up and brought you in the midst of the people and made you king. All I want you to do for me is to listen to me. Listen to what I'm about to do. There is an unfinished business that I want you to complete. Many of us sitting here, many things that nobody else could do for us, God did. Many things God has done for us. And he continued to do. But the problem that many of us face in walking with God is he will tell us to do a specific thing.
Because when we listen to God partially, things never turn out good. We have to listen to God wholeheartedly, no matter what the situation is. And I remember I asked my dad, I'm asking him, how does God speak to you? Sometimes God speaks to you by certain things not working out that you want to work out. So for example, if I say, hey, I want a job, I want to work at this place, and I keep applying, and it's not working out at that time, God does not want that for me at that time. Later on, it may happen. I'm not saying it won't, but I'm saying that situation is just not working out because that's not what God wants. If I keep forcing myself, keep pushing myself, keep going and applying to this job, the devil might work and get me hired there, and it could be the worst experience of my life. Because partially, God has already told me, no, this is not going to work out. But I feeling like I know better, I keep going to that job, keep applying for that job, keep going. And God is telling me no. So things are not going to work out there because it was not meant for me in the first place. Let's put that with relationships. Now, in relationships, let's say I want to be with somebody. I keep wanting to be with somebody. Things keep happening with this person. But I keep forcing myself to be there, even though God has shown me and told me that this is not the person for me. This is not going to work for me. And I partially obey him. I partially try to leave this person alone, or I just handle them to a certain extent. When God is telling me I have to leave this person alone wholeheartedly, I can't partially obey him, and it will never work. When you partially obey God, things fall on your surroundings. I'm going to the relationship thing. Your family might take a fall for it. Your children might take a fall for it. Your environment might not be good because God has already told me, no, this is not what I want for you. And I'm thinking that I'm bigger than God, and I'm going for it. Be it a car. If I'm driving a car and it breaks down on me consistently, keep breaking down on me, and I keep driving this car, at some point I might get in a car accident. At some point, different things might happen to me to where God is showing me this is not what I want for you. This is not what it's supposed to be. Partial obedience has consequences. So the message is, get rid of what God tells you to get rid of. Don't try to hold on to it. Don't do it partially. If God shows you through actions or through things not working out that something is not meant for you, you have to let it go wholeheartedly. You can't hold on to pieces of it. You can't hold on to parts of it. You can't hold on to no way, no form of the item or the situation or the circumstances that God is telling you to get rid of. Partial obedience has consequences.